So hello, my name is Daniel Allen, and I am actually best friends, really good friends with Caleb. Been friends with him for a long time, and me and him discussed. I found out yesterday he started a new channel, and me and him discussed about me maybe doing movie reviews, and he really liked that idea. So basically, if he ever wants me to do a movie, he'll let me know which one, and I'll watch it and review it, and if he likes what I say or likes what it is, basically doing this for him, because I'm really happy he got his own YouTube channel. I've been telling him for a while he needs to do one because he's one of the funniest dudes I've ever known. So this one, I told him I was going to do it. I had just watched The Hateful Eight Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And I had to go see it. I am a humongous Quentin Tarantino fan. Probably my favorite director. Um, I had to. He's everything he's done. I've just loved, and this is no different. Now, if you're not a Tarantino fan, uh, you're probably not gonna like this. He has his own style, and yes, there's violence, and yes, there are certain uses of certain words, but it's true to its period of time that it's been filmed in. I would say probably it's in the same universe as Django, which is it's all-time favorites. I love that movie. And the cast, when I first heard it was announced, when I first saw it was announced, and the cast that was for it, Kurt Russell, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, Samuel L. Jackson. Did I say Michael Madsen already? Okay, Walton Goggins, and I can't remember the girl's name. Can't remember the girl's name. And there's a surprise cast member, which has been kind of rumored that he was going to be. I'm not going to say it, because in case you see the movie. But his name is saved for the end of the credits at the beginning of the movie. His name is rumored to be in it. He's not a guy you would think that should be or would be in a Tarantino movie, but this guy's actually surprised me recently. Last couple of years, he's actually a really good actor. And but anyway, get to the movie. The movie is basically about Kurt Russell, who is a bounty hunter, and he's on his way to a place called Red Rock to take the girl. The girl he's traveling, you see in the trailer, to be hung, to be executed for her crimes. And on their way to Red Rock, they come across Samuel L. Jackson, who is also a fellow bounty hunter. And they end up picking him up after some little confrontation or whatever, and it just from there, because they're basically trying to outrun a blizzard, which also they pick up Walton Goggins, and they end up having a little thing. In order to seek shelter, they find this bar, which in the bar is already inhabited by Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, shit. I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, it was the older guy that played he played Django's original owner that was going to sell Django and his wife. He told his guys to sell them cheap, sell them separate. And and basically it turns out into a whodunit case. To me, it's kind of like a new version, Western version of Clue. Also, to me, that's something different about this that the title basically says is usually in a Tarantino movie there are characters. They might not be the nicest or best characters, but they're likable. For instance, Pulp Fiction, John Travolta. No, he was likable. Or Reservoir Dogs, Steve Buscemi. I'd say he was likable. Or Kill Bill, Bill. David Carradine did a great job with that. I would say that. But there's no likable characters. There's none. They're despicable. They are terrible, terrible people, but in a good way. I mean, if judging by the name of the movie is The Hateful Eight. So now, the movie's long. The movie is long. It's 2 hours and 47 minutes. But you know what? I like long movies. You lose yourself in it. Probably really the negative I actually say is I was not a particular fan of the ending, but I don't know. It's probably nitpicking, but this is just another movie, another great movie by Tarantino, which is it's his 8th film, in which he has said countless times he's only going to be making 10 films. So I hope that's not the case. So that means he's only got 2 movies left. I hope that's not the case, because every time he comes out with a new movie, I just fall more in love with that, with his movies and with his style of filmmaking. And I wish I could have seen this in 70 millimeter, because this movie just seems like it's perfect for that, and it was made for that. Especially the intro, which is another amazing intro. I love the old style intro to Django. And I love the way this was, and I just love how it's done in chapters. You know, there's one particular scene. Involving Samuel Jackson. I think it's dark, very dark, possibly darker than Pulp Fiction dark. It caught me off guard. I didn't know what to think of it. It kind of took me a little while to digest the whole movie for like a day, and especially that one scene. But it just... I'm happy that I avoided spoilers for this, because I heard that the script was leaked. I ignored that. And I had to go see this. I couldn't wait, because originally I was going to wait until this coming weekend to see this and The Revenant the same day, because I'm going to see The Revenant, and most likely, with Caleb's permissions, it's his YouTube channel, and I'm just guessing, I will be doing a review on that too, because Tom Hardy is my favorite actor, and DiCaprio is just amazing. If he doesn't get an Oscar for fighting a bear, then I'm a... But I say I'd give Hateful Eight 4 out of 5. The only reason I wouldn't give it 5 out of 5 is because I wouldn't say it was my top. I don't even think it's my top 3 of the Tarantino movies. But I have to rewatch it again and to reassess it, because Django's number 1, Pulp Fiction, and then Reservoir Dogs. Those are just classics. And the cast is amazing. Kurt Russell is just perfect. Samuel Jackson, I love Samuel Jackson. And actually, I was surprised. He has more dialogue in this movie than I remember in his last couple movies that I can remember. To where he stole the show. He is the star of the movie, basically, and his name is above Kurt Russell's. But that I give it 4 out of 5, and I highly recommend you like his style movies, or those movies, his Tarantino in general. And I give it 4 out of 5. But also, I want to apologize for the video quality, since I'm not prepared for this. I just using my webcam on my laptop, and I want to thank one of my best friends, Caleb, for letting me do this. Inviting me to do this. And alright.